in the heart of an ancient forest, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind and the rivers hummed gentle tunes, lived a clever fox named Felix. He was not just any fox. Felix was the wisest and wittiest creature in the entire forest. One day, while exploring, Felix heard a commotion near the giant banyan tree. The animals had gathered, their voices filled with worry. The great oak, the oldest tree in the forest, sighed deeply and said, "The woodcutters are coming tomorrow. They plan to cut down many of us." Gasps of fear spread through the crowd. The trees were more than just silent watchers. They provided shelter, food, and fresh air. If the woodcutters destroyed them, the forest would never be the same. Felix's sharp mind raced. Then, with a confident smile, he said, "I have a plan." That night, he gathered the talking trees and whispered his idea. Their leaves rustled in agreement, swaying with excitement. At dawn, the woodcutters arrived, their sharp axes gleaming in the sunlight. As they raised their axes to strike the first tree, a deep, commanding voice echoed through the forest. "Stop!" The woodcutters froze. The trees had spoken. "If you cut us down, you will never find your way out of this forest," warned the wise mango tree. The woodcutters hesitated, their hands tightening around their axes. Just then, Felix stepped forward and spoke in a grave tone. "These trees are magical. If you harm them, you will be cursed to wander lost forever." At that moment, the trees began to shake their branches, whispering airy sounds. The wind howled, swirling around the woodcutters, making the forest feel alive. Terrified, the woodcutters dropped their axes and fled, never daring to return. The animals cheered, and the trees swayed joyfully. The oak tree smiled at Felix and said, "You have saved us all, wise fox. The forest owes you its life." Felix grinned, his tail flicking proudly. "A clever mind is the sharpest tool," he said. From that day on, the animals and trees lived in harmony, and the forest remained safe, all thanks to Felix's clever thinking. Moral of the story? Wisdom and teamwork can solve even the biggest problems. Instead of using force, using intelligence can protect what truly matters.